Hello, everybody. How are you? It is Sunday night. It is the last night of the social media boot camp. Has everyone enjoyed this 5-day boot camp? Oh my goodness. It has been awesomeness from my point of view. I want to hear you all's point of view out in the audience, out here on all of the live streams, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. What have you all garnered this week? Oh my goodness. It has been some good stuff. It's been some good stuff that you all have seen on the live stream, but behind the scenes, oh my, behind the scenes has been where it's at. I told y'all didn't believe me. Part of the revolution is televised, but the main part is not. And it's not too late. It's not too late if you want to get in on the back end and see what's really going on, see what's not being televised. You can still you got a few minutes to get those tickets by going to www.buyblackandpink.com. Use the code half off, HALFOFF, all lowercase, and get your ticket for $9.99. I mean, that's 2 cups of coffee and you're way over $9.99. What else? If you buy you a pizza, you're well over $9.99. Shoot, if you go to the store and buy 2 bags of potato chips, did y'all know potato chips are like $4 and some cent? That's almost $9.99. Y'all need to get in. We have had some dynamic speakers, topics this week. We learned about online real estate investing. Coach came in and laid the vision and the foundation for us in the beginning of the week. And from there, it has just gone on and on. We learned that you have to have the courage to show up online. Because even though it's online, people are still afraid of the live stream, afraid of being seen out here, just like I'm doing right now. Don't think that I am not nervous. I am, but I know y'all love me and y'all got my back. And I'm still hoping, because last night nobody told on me about that half off thing. Because, I heard Coach come in here and get a code, and I was like, I'm not going to get in trouble. So, in the audience, ooh, Yaya says she has been here since day one and she's already learned to flip that Go ahead, Yaya. To flip that $9.99 to $999. Girl, if you pay attention, you take those notes, those copious notes, you can do that. She says, I am ready for my 7 figures. I told you that I wasn't going to tell on you. Thank you, Yaya. See, she got my back. Thank you so much. What else is going on in the room, ladies? Because, see, folks show up early and they show up on time to make sure that they don't miss anything. And when you are committed, I've been walking. I walk just about every day. And I usually have a word for the week. So the last couple of weeks, I've had consistency and commitment. Those are my words. And in anything that you consistently focus on grows. Anything that you stay committed to grows. And when you're in business, when you are trying to create a legacy, leave a little something, leave a little something for your family, it takes consistency and commitment. So, tonight, tonight is the finale. So, Coach is really going to be on fire. Really going to be on fire. Thank you, Yaya. And she's been putting it down behind the scenes. all week long. And if you think last night was powerful, because last night I can tell you what she did, but I'm not going to tell you how she did it. Because if you want to know, you go get your ticket. Buyblackandpink.com. Use the code half off, and you get tonight's presentation, and you also get from Wednesday until tonight. You get it all. You get all the speakers, you get all the coaches' presentations, you get all of the bonuses. She's been giving away bonuses each and every night. Last night, last night, she built a lead magnet from beginning to end, from scratch. You know how you make up those cakes and stuff from scratch instead of pouring it out of the box? This wasn't out the box, this was from scratch. She broke it down from beginning to end, showed the participants how to do it, what niche, whatever industry. And this is not just something that they would have just for a one time thing. This is something that they have for a lifetime. And who serves like that for a lifetime? When you're in a community such as this, it's a lifetime community. It's a lifetime of like minded entrepreneurs, like minded business owners, like minded sisterhood that you can bounce your ideas off. Because when you're talking to other people of like mind about your business, then you know that they see things that you don't see because you're so close to it. We get so attached, to our businesses because those are our babies. And sometimes you're so attached that you can't see what really what pitfalls may be awaiting you. I think I see I think I see a co-host in here with me. Tisha, you there? Come on in, sister girl. Come on in. So we can talk, we can have a conversation. Thank you, Arlette. Arlette says that yes, coach and team were on point all week. Thank you for that. Because coach shows up, we show up to serve and to serve well. Okay. Okay. Um, Tisha, you want to join me in here? Are you there, baby girl? What else do you all enjoy? Tell me some other things that you all learned this week. Because I don't want to do all the talking. I like for people to talk back to me because I know y'all out there because I see you. I feel you. I know you're there. I know that you're there. All righty. Well, let's see. Hey D Mars, how you doing? I see people on the other end out here on Facebook. How you doing, D? Oh, I'm gonna move. D, I received my cake. It's good. I had a slice before I came on, y'all. D sent me a rum cake. It's really good. It has some rum in it too, whole lot. But anyway, it's Sunday night, so we're not gonna talk about that. Some of the topics that we've talked about, like I said earlier, um, we talked to the real estate queen, Chiquita, talked about online real estate investing, and that's one thing that a woman should have in her back pocket is some real estate, some land, because see, they're not making any more land. Yeah, it was good, D. Um, it's gonna be good for a minute. Um, it's some land because they're not making any more land. And when you own real estate, if you look at any of these millionaires and billionaires, if you had a chance to peek into their portfolios, if you had a chance to peek into their portfolios, you would see that they have diversity in their portfolios. They own multi-million dollar businesses, just as we are doing and striving to do. But they also own stocks and they own an abundance of real estate because real estate is something when the market is up or when the market is down will always provide you with security. Always provide you with security. So if you can get you some real estate, get you a little piece of land, hold on to it, or flip it and increase your profits, you're doing a great thing. You will always have money. You will always have security, and you will always have a legacy to pass down to your family. Um, then we had Coach was talking about living your best life online, but guess what, y'all? That wasn't televised. So see, you had to be on the back end for that. You had to be on the back end, and those people were on the back end. Yes, I saw that. Um, um, you had to be on the back end. You had to be in the private group. You had to be behind the scenes for that. Um, then we had Cherie. She spoke about using your online connections to build your career. Hey, Stephanie.
Hey, I could not let you do this all by yourself, sis. I
Thank
was like,
you,
ooh,
honey.
especially when I heard you said D sent you a cake. D, I got you. You know that, boo. I got you, D. So yeah, hey y'all, hey. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. It is exciting, y'all. As Rose said, this is the finale. I hope you are as equally as excited as I am. We've been behind the scenes putting all kinds of things, great things together for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. I want to see in the chat, some of you have been mentioning it, but not enough of you are telling how great this has been for you, what it has done for you so far. So I want to see it rolling in the chat. I'm not seeing it yet. I want to see it, see it, see it. I should be seeing people telling what they've done, what they've accomplished, even through what they saw. Were they mimicking? Were they writing down the strategy? Someone said in the chat, they saw strategy. She gave exact strategy. And that's what Rose was talking about, having it for a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
You will always have that strategy and can use it over and over and over again. It's called wash, rinse, and repeat. I had to say it. Wash, rinse, and repeat. So, guys, this has been phenomenal. Even for me, guys, we've been clients for some time, but every time Coach comes in front of us, y'all, it is always fresh and something new. We learn something different every single time. Why? Because she is a lifelong learner. She believes in reading. She believes in studying. She believes in researching. She believes in bringing the new trends in front of us. That's the great thing about being a part of this boot camp. So you get a taste of it. If you haven't been a part of the tribe yet, if you haven't gotten inside of our community yet, you are getting a taste, just a taste, a smidget. I promise you, it's not even the full gamut. You are really only getting a smidget of what she delivers. So I'm not saying enough, y'all. I'm not saying enough. Kamisha said you had a beautiful necklace, Rose, and I know Jennifer had already tried to tell you to send it to her.
I told Jennifer I'm holding it for.
MJ says this has been life-changing for me. She's got so much information to carry to her business, to take her business to another level. And Mary also said she just joined last night, and what she got last night, she said was amazing.
Yes.
It was amazing, guys. And guess what? Rose was going through what all has transpired, but guess what's tonight? Guess what's tonight? She is going, okay, y'all got to get in. Y'all got to get in. Y'all ready? You're going to hear, because I can't say it too loud. She's going to give the secret to online sales.
Ooh. But that's not going to be televised, so y'all better get your tickets.
I hope y'all have y'all notebook. Y'all going to need a whole notebook for that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you have it and you're ready for it. And then, hold up, y'all. Wait for it. Wait for it. Rose, you want to tell them what she's going to give them next?
Well, no.
Okay. I'll tell them, hey, y'all, the best way to manage your social media marketing and stop losing your money on Facebook, Instagram ad campaigns. How many of us out there have been trying to research that?
You
trying to
know,
figure out how to do those campaigns and how to make money off those campaigns and how do all these other people make money off the campaigns. How many of you have tried to figure that out on your own?
somebody asked that question in the chat earlier today. Oh my God, I hope they are here tonight.
Right. Kamisha also said, yes, last night was so amazing and very informative. She said, oh, she ready for coach. Well,
Yeah,
she's
I don't know if she ready because coach gonna kick the door in and she gonna drop it. She gonna stomp it down tonight.
right. The prophetess, the Reverend Doctor
Yes.
Winningham will be here tonight. That's right. All right. Yeah, guys, that social media in itself is a beast. And a lot of people, we're no technology, some of us, right? We just don't understand it, don't get it, not concerned with it. We're not going to consume ourselves because by the time I push a button, I'm wasting a whole hour, right? So, she's going to drop it to you. She's going to tell you some things that make your life easy. And if you're like me, I like to work smarter instead of harder.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Kamisha says she's lost a lot of money doing it on her own. Baby, get your notebook and you'll get you a couple of pens.
Right. It's that matrix thing, when you're dealing with the matrix, you can't you don't know which way to go. You're like kind of in that maze, and then they present the pills. It's the red or the blue. Which way do you go? So there's a fine line when you start to figure out, okay, I need some help. I need a team. I need to delegate so that I can make more money. We're always holding on to the money and I don't want to spend it because I really don't have a lot. But you're not realizing that maybe if you spend just a little bit of that money, it's going to free your time up. You're going to choose that expert that knows what they know how to do. Let them do their thing, and then you'll start seeing results. You'll start seeing more money come in, right? But it's hard sometimes. It's hard to see that when you're a solopreneur. It's hard to make those decisions. And that's why it's imperative that you are connected to a community. That's why it's imperative that you're connected to Wise Counsel. It is imperative that you have some kind of coach. You cannot do this by yourself. Period. The end. The best of the best, including Tony Robbins. He talks about his coach all the time. You've got to have a mentor. You've got to have somebody that's done it before you. It makes your life easier.
Sure does.
Arlette says, coach trained on information we can. I just lost it. Just lost what she said. Oh, trained on information we can use right now for us ready right now people. Right. What she's saying is those who are ready to take action, those who already have businesses, those are ready to move their feet. She gave you the information to do so. That's right.
Arlette says her training was for new startup business owners and seasoned business owners. She met all of our needs on point for sure.
Yes. Yes, yes. Tisha, it's good to see you, my Midnight Crew member.
Hey, look, Rose was calling my name. I'm like, but in this season, you gotta learn how to pivot. So I had to drop everything I was doing and make my way to the stage. So
Yeah, I see. Look, I see why it took you a minute to get to the stage. You over there chilling on your island.
yes, indeed. But hey, everybody, I'm so glad you all are here. Listen, I was behind the scenes also, checking the group and posting stuff and trying to get some last minute people on because just because it's day 5 does not mean that you can't join today. Go to www.buyblackandpink.com. We put the code there for you, half off, all lowercase. So you don't have no excuse. You don't have $10. But listen, let me tell you something about that. I remember a time when I didn't have $10. Like real talk. Coach would do stuff and I'd be scraping and scrambling, trying to make sure whether it was 29 or 99, I was scraping and scrambling. But I'm here to tell you that because of this community, because of my awesome and incredible coach, Danielle Winningham, listen, we doing a different kind of scraping. Okay. And it ain't for money. Okay, we scraping trying to get our life together so that we can serve more people. And I'm just excited. I've been looking at the comments. Hey, Marnie. Hey, everybody. And I'm just excited. I know. Look, last night I couldn't even hardly go to sleep.
I
So
didn't
I
though.
know tonight I'll probably be up all night. I might as well just plan for that because coach gonna drop it and it's just gonna be too much to lay down on. That's just what she does. So I'm excited. Listen, if you haven't invited somebody to this conversation behind closed doors, because you know that's where the good stuff happens. Behind closed doors. Okay, I ain't talking about relationship, but we talking about business.
That's
So
gonna
you
go
mean when the
behind
doors of the
closed
church
doors.
open? You mean when the doors of the
Yeah,
church open?
yeah,
There we
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
It is
But you know,
Sunday.
you gotta keep it spicy. You gotta keep it spicy in your business and in your bedroom. Come
Yeah,
on,
you
somebody.
do. Yeah, you do.
Hello.
Come on now.
So I'm
Your
just saying.
business and your boo.
I do better work. How about that?
How about that?
Mm.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And all y'all struggling, come on behind closed doors.
Mhm.
These
Yes.
closed doors, the Zoom room, so you can get your life.
You said the boom boom room.
The Zoom room, girl. Stop. It ain't Fiery Friday, it's Sunday.
Sanctified Sunday at that.
Sanctified Sunday.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
All right,
So thank
y'all. I
y'all.
think our next presenter is ready.
Mhm.
Rose, would you like to present her and we will move out of the way? Again, we're so super excited to have you guys. Watch out now. And if you haven't gotten your ticket, go to www.buyblackandpink.com.
Absolutely. It's not too late. We gave you the half off code. Jump over there now before it's too late. Guess what, everybody? This next dynamic speaker, I don't really know what to say about her. She is phenomenal. She's going to speak with you all tonight about marketplace ministry. Because, see, when you are running a business, when you are creating an idea, even before it has taken form, you need to minister to that idea, minister to your business. You have to pray on it, you have to bring it into fruition. And you just don't do business making money, doing ads, all of that. You still have to bring the divine into it. You have to. And that is whatever it is that you believe in. We're not trying to tell you what to believe, but whatever it is that you believe, you have to put that divinity over your idea and over your business. So I'd like to present to you all tonight Chanel Blackmore. She's going to talk to you all. Y'all hype it up for Chanel so she'll come in here with us. Woo! Look
Yeah.
at her. Look at her.
Y'all was up in here talking about the boom boom room.
But see, you look fiery Friday ready though.
Yes, you do. The boom boom room.
Look, go to her
The
page so you
divine.
can
We're
learn.
going to the divine room.
Go to her page so you can learn how to meet the needs of your husband's stomach, because she doing it
Okay.
well over there.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all, oh my gosh, what an amazing, amazing week. Y'all have been just doing it. Rose, my goodness, we could not have had a better, like my grandson says, a more better person. And I just want to thank you publicly for saying you're going to send me that necklace because, you know, I don't know what Nunu trying to do, but she know the necklaces come this way.
I'm just holding it, keeping it warm for y'all. I'm just
Okay,
keeping it
no,
warm.
not y'all. Don't backpedal. Don't be Nick
I'm
Cannon up
keeping
in
it
here.
warm for you.
Oh, okay.
Y'all gonna have to circulate this necklace around.
We're gonna have to pass it around. Oh, guys, I'm so excited to be here tonight. I'm so thankful to be a part of this community. There are so many amazing things that are happening. And just the idea of being pink and paid, right? Pink and paid. Can y'all hear me okay, those of you? Here in the I guess we're gonna call it the boom boom room since that's what everybody was calling it before. Okay. All right, thank you. So guys, so listen, tonight I'm going to be talking a little bit to you guys, and I know that on the program it said marketplace ministry. Guys, you're going to have to make me co-host or something so I can share my screen, please.
I sure will.
Thank you kindly,
I
bro. Thank
apologize.
you.
Hold on.
Owner of,
Oh,
you know,
please.
of my necklace.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, let's see here.
But guys, Coach been killing it at night. I'm super
Yes, she
excited.
has.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Mhm.
So let me give myself a moment to share my screen. And we're gonna talk a little bit about your ministry. Here we go. So I hear a lot of people talking often about their ministry, and they don't understand that your ministry and your purpose are so connected, so closely connected, that you can't really have one without the other, right? And so what's the big deal about purpose anyway? Well, your purpose is the reason why you were born. It's the reason why you're here. It is the culmination of everything that you have gone through in your life, both good and bad. It is the, how do I say, the foundation for finding out what your business should be. And I hear a whole lot of people saying, well, I work this job, but I'm not passionate about it. Or I chose to sell, Mary Kay, but I really don't know anything about makeup. Okay, I'll tell y'all the truth. That was me. I was in every business you can think of. Mary Kay, I did Herbalife. I guess y'all see how that turned out for me. I've done every MLM, every startup company you can think of. I even had a spot in the flea market, but I was just doing those things because I heard that somebody else made good money doing it. How many of you guys know that just because somebody else has done it doesn't mean it's good for you, doesn't mean that it's right for you? So your purpose has to be the thing that is the foundation, the thing that your business and that your ministry is built upon. You can't build a business off of your friend's purpose. You can't build a business off of your friend's passion. It has to be something that you love to do. It has to be something that you were called to do, right? Because I could get up here, and teach you how to build a lead magnet. I can get up here and teach you about relationships. I can do that, but that's not what I'm called to do. So when you're talking about your purpose, as it relates to ministry, I'm not getting off my topic, that it has to be something that the Most High placed in you. It has to be something that He gave you, something that tells you, hey, this is what I said for you to do. This is what I've gifted you for. And if that's not something that you're doing right now, we have a problem. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. Your purpose is also the reason why you're working towards something. How many of you guys know that if you're going to work every single day, you're working 10, 15-hour shifts, and you're working to do what? Without your purpose, all you're doing is going to build somebody else's dream. I'm gonna let y'all marinate on that for just a minute. I worked for a company for over 7 years. Loved what I was doing at first. Was so happy and just so grateful that they gave somebody like me this big corporate position. I was making more money than I ever made in my entire life. So around that second year, I started looking crazy, y'all. Because I was like, so is this all there's going to be? Is this all there is for me? I have to go through all of these appraisals. That's what we used to call them at work, your work appraisal, to see if you're going to get a raise. And when you do get a raise, it's 1%. I'll never forget the first time I got a raise that was below 7%, I almost lost it because I had worked so hard that year. I'd worked hard that year. I'd met all my budget goals. I blew my profit goals out of the water. And the conversation went a little bit something like this. Well, you did a great job. I really appreciate that you didn't take any vacations during the time where the company was struggling. And I just want to thank you, but we really can't give you the raise we know you deserve. But this is what I got with the partners, and this is what we decided we could do. What?
How many of you guys had that conversation before at work? You just wasn't qualified enough, or that was just somebody that kind of inched you out a little bit, that performed a little bit better than you, or the company took a hit in the third quarter, so nobody's getting raises, nobody's getting bonuses, and I'm doing all of this, and this ain't even my passion? No, something's got to change. If you're working hard towards something, shouldn't it be something that you want to do? Shouldn't it be something that you desire, something that you're passionate about? Why am I working so hard so Jim and Bob and James could go to China? Or so that they can buy the newest Mercedes or the newest BMW? See, you're working towards something, but what are you working towards? I want y'all to remember that. Everybody is working hard towards something. If it's not your purpose, you need to change directions. The other big thing about purpose is that it has to be something that is bigger than all of us. You're not gonna get rich trying to serve yourself. That's just not how it works. You're not gonna make tons of money if all you can think about is yourself. I understand, I get it. But you have to understand the principle of purpose. The principle of purpose is to serve others out of your gifts and talents. If you're serving yourself, you'll never make money that way. And I hear you. I heard what people say all the time. Well, you know, so-and-so making money and he said, well, listen, we're not talking about so-and-so. We're talking about you, your passion, your purpose has to serve somebody else. It has to solve a problem. It has to help heal. It has to help change somebody's mindset. It's got to help somebody build something else. Because if you're helping somebody else, people will pay you to figure out their problems. But if you are only serving yourself, how many checks you gonna write yourself and take to the bank? I'm just asking. Your purpose always has to be about somebody else, and it's gotta be bigger than anything that anybody else is doing in your life. Your purpose is meant to serve. The other big thing and the only thing about purpose is that it is ordained by the Most High. I want y'all to understand something. There is nobody here that's watching me or listening to me or that will see this replay that the Most High has not given you a purpose, that he has not called you to do something. A lot of you guys know what it is, or you think you know what it is, but you just can't put your finger on it. But it's this thing. I love to tell stories, so I'm gonna tell you one now. I can remember when I used to could get jobs and get promoted and go interview. I couldn't even get out of the office good before they would offer me the position. But at some point in my career, I started to have this thing, I called it the itch, right? No, not like that. I don't need the doctor, don't inbox me, no creams, no medicine. That's not the kind of itch I'm talking about. Y'all know people, they hear you say something, they want to sell to you. No, that's not what I mean. But I mean, there was this nagging thing that was deep inside of me that I would work really, really well. I'll be super excited at the beginning, happy, great about excited about my check, doing a great job. And around year number 2 or 3, I started looking for something else to do. My vision didn't really match the company vision anymore, or, my goals didn't line up quite with the corporate goals or the mission statement. Their mission statement would be something other than what my mission was. And then I knew, I said, I'm so close to finding out what it is that I'm supposed to do. I'm so close, but I know this isn't it. I know some of y'all feel that way. Every day you go to work, you're thinking, I know it's something else. There's got to be something better than this. I want to tell y'all, whatever that thing is that's inside of you, this burning desire, it's been placed there by God. It's been placed there because only he knows what it is that you're supposed to do. And don't think that he's not going to hold you responsible when you don't do it. Don't inbox me. I'm just telling you, that's the way this thing works. All of us have a responsibility to serve other people. And all of that is connected to our purpose. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more. Stay with me. But before we go any further, let me introduce myself. My name is Chanel Blackmore. I'm a purpose and ministry coach. I'm the founder of Just Be More Coaching and Be More Ministries. I've been a minister for over 8 years. And I've been in the life coaching industry for over 5 years. I have multiple books on purpose, on ministry, and I've launched several courses that help people find their passion, help people learn how to read the Bible and understand it, and how to apply it. Because you can read the word and not apply it and be just as worse off as you was before you picked the book up. That's the missing key, but that's not what I'm here to talk about tonight. So you can't fulfill your calling from your comfort zone. I'm gonna let some of y'all screenshot that. I'm gonna let some of y'all take a picture. I'm gonna let some of y'all tweet that out. You can't fulfill your calling from your comfort zone. You'll never be able to move out of the position that you're in now if you're comfortable. Comfort breeds mediocrity. It does. If you are comfortable, you're not trying to do anything different. You're not trying to move forward. You're not trying to conquer anything. That means you've already been conquered. If you have lost your zeal for life, for what you do, for your job, you living inside your comfort zone. You've got to move. Your calling should make you uncomfortable. The reason for your purpose should be like a burning fire in your heart. It should be the first thing you think about when you wake up and the last thing you think about when you go to bed. It should be the thing that propels you through your life with a definite aim. That means a definite focus. That means that every day you wake up, it's like, I've got this thing I've got to do. How many people can I bless with that? Can you imagine if the person that made the light bulb stopped trying to figure it out? We'd all still be in the dark. Or the person who, thank the Lord, created air conditioning, we'd all still be hot, fanning with the church fan. That desire to create something, remember what I said, that's bigger than yourself. Something that is so big, you can't even imagine how you're gonna bring that thing to pass. That's purpose. And your gifts that's been endowed to you, those gifts that's been placed in you, they support the birthing of that purpose. Some of you guys think that because you sing real well, you should be an R&B singer. Well, maybe you should be a songwriter. Just because you can sing well doesn't mean that that's your purpose. Especially if after you finish that song, you still feel empty. Purpose is directly connected to your spirit. Your purpose feeds your spirit, and your spirit feeds your purpose. And without purpose, you could die spiritually. And the people that are connected to you, they are destined to die. Their dreams, their legacy, the things that they were supposed to create, the people that they were supposed to save, that they were supposed to help, all of that's tied to you. And you have to make the conscious decision of, do I stay in my comfort zone or do I move out of my comfort zone, figure out what it is I'm supposed to be doing and do it? The choice is up to you. Like I said before though, if you choose to stay in your comfortable place, you're going to be held responsible for that. For the people that you didn't help, for the people that are struggling and dying in the streets because they can't figure out what you have the answer to. I've always said that somebody else's deliverance is tied up in your obedience to your purpose, to your calling, to the thing that you're supposed to be doing to make it better. So many of you are working in your purpose and you just don't know it. Or it's the beginning. It's the beginning. Like for me, I always knew I like to talk. You want to know how? Because every day after school, I would come home with a big red mark next to the day of the week. Whatever day that was, I would come home, I'd have a big X. You know, she's talking. She won't stop. She's making friends. She's a social butterfly. She talks to everybody. I can't stop her. Well, see, if that teacher could see me now, she would see I talk for a living. That's part of my gift. I never met anybody that was a stranger. I warm up to you quick. I really listen and I care about what it is you have going on with you. And if you told me your problem, you give me 10 minutes, I'll figure it out and solve it. Tell you what to say, how to say it. I was the best at keeping your mama from whooping you. Look, this is what you say to keep from getting that whooping. I'm not kidding. As a small child, I understood that. So many of you are ministers, you're teachers, maybe you're speakers or you're coaches, and you're probably already doing the thing that you love. You just didn't know that it was your purpose. Or maybe you're just leading up to figuring out what it is. I'm going to tell you that you need help. You need help. You need somebody to show you how to put two and two together so that way you can live your life full out and on purpose. So here's my prayer for you. And I mean this in all sincerity. I know what it's like to walk around this earth not knowing how great you are. Never hearing anybody tell you that you're smart or that you're beautiful or that you're capable or that you're intelligent or that you have potential. It's so many negative things, especially we as women, that we say sometimes to each other. And you know, that backhanded complimentary way. My prayer for you is that you understand who you are. You understand that you were destined to be great. If y'all don't believe that, I don't know how to help you understand just how great that you are supposed to be. A lot of y'all are living beneath your greatness. A lot of you guys are still living in the words that your mother said, or the words that that teacher said, or that, I almost said it, that man who put you down every chance he could get. He didn't even understand that what he was holding in his arms was something more powerful and greater than he could ever imagine. It wasn't for you. My prayer is that you understand your value, your worth, that you understand that you are not an accident, that your circumstances don't have to beat you down, that you have everything in you right now to be successful. You just need a little spark to ignite the flame. And once you're on fire, it's a wrap. It's over. You just need to know what your zone of greatness is. You need to know that you were born for a reason and that nobody else can fulfill that thing but you. I can't come and fulfill your purpose. I can't come and help the people that are assigned to you. I can't do that. Only you can do it. And you have to just figure out how. What does that look like? You got to find what we call a midwife, somebody to help you birth that thing, help you figure out your purpose, clean it up and stand it on its own two legs so that it can go and make room for you in this world. You know, the word says that your gifts will make room for you. You know, a lot of pastors and ministers, they got it twisted. That doesn't mean that that you're going to be famous. No, that means that your gifts will provide for you monetarily and spiritually. That's why, you got to rightly divide the word, read your Bible. So your business is a ministry. I hear a lot of people saying, well, ministry and purpose is different. It's not. It's not. They're closely related. Your business is a ministry if it serves others, if it changes lives, if it offers a solution to somebody's problem. See, that's where true capitalism lives. That's solving a problem for somebody else. If I need a loaf of bread and you got a loaf of bread, I got $2, I might buy it from you. You solve my problem. If my car breaks down, I'm going to take it to a mechanic and pay him to solve my problem. I don't want people to get it twisted. Anybody that has a real vocation or a business or a calling, that's ministry. And I don't know why we like to put things in little neat compartments well, this is my ministry and this is my business, and the two should never meet. Well, if you got a business, God ordained it, even if it fails. Oh, that's a whole nother class, y'all. That's a whole nother class. Your business is a ministry, even if it promotes healing. Or, what is it that you're good at it? What is it that people are always telling you this is what you should be doing? It's there for a reason. So what's the difference? There really isn't any difference. Your purpose and your ministry, they're both God ordained. They're connected. They're the thing that that greatness is built on. And once you find out what your purpose is, the ministry and the business will follow. I get it. I know. I understand. There's a lot of conversation going on where people are trying to sell you or trying to steer you in one direction versus the other. But really, they're both one and the same. Like I said earlier, you just need somebody to point that out to you. So I want to stop now and see if you guys have any questions. I'm just going to see if I can minimize my screen. Let me stop my screen share and see if you guys have any questions. And if somebody could get the questions from me from Facebook, that would be great. Any questions in the Boom Boom Room? All right, then. Y'all don't have any questions? Hey, Tisha.
Hey,
What did you do?
God. Oh my God. So the Boom Boom Room, that is hilarious.
Y'all said it. I just it up.
Incredible presentation. I don't think I've heard anybody say that your purpose and your ministry, both being God ordained, is ministry. We try to put it in separate categories, like you stated. But you said two things. I got to get the replay because I want to get that second thing. But the one thing you said is you cannot fulfill your calling from your comfort zone.
Oh, yeah.
That should have set some people's seats on fire.
Yeah.
Because you can't. And anybody in ministry knows it's an uncomfortable place. You're not going to be comfortable. So go on and do it. You're not going to be comfortable not doing it. And you're not going to be comfortable doing it. So go on and do it.
It's this thing that we do as humans, right? We find it's almost like that movie Hitch. Did y'all see Hitch? Remember when the dude was trying to do all his moves? He was pop locking and drop. Well, I don't know if he was doing that, but he was boogieing down his own way. And Will Smith told him, said, no, stay right here. In between you right here. And a lot of us, we just stay right here. But we never ever try to express ourselves outside of that because we don't want people to say something. We don't want people to think we're doing something crazy. It's this thing that keeps us in bondage.
Yeah.
That's the best word I can think of. But when you're not living your life on purpose, you're in bondage because you can't really express yourself the way that you were called to express yourself. If you're doing somebody else's dance, it's just not going to work.
Oh, that's powerful. So listen, do your own dance because they're talking about you anyway. So
you might as well.
I finally got to a point to where I said, well, it doesn't matter because they're talking about me anyway. Whether I do something or I don't, they're talking about you anyway. I don't see any questions on Periscope and nothing on Facebook, but you got some good comments in the Boom Boom Room.
Hey, to the Boom Boom crew.
Kamisha says she really needed to hear that. She's definitely working in her comfort zone. I have a fear of approaching potential clients in person.
Yeah, that is, there's this thing, y'all. that happens when we're on the precipice of our greatness is something, oh, I wish I had time to teach it. It's something that keeps you from progressing, right? It's almost like it hinders you. And that's an old mindset. You've got to break that mindset, because if not, you're just going to keep reverting back to that space where you're trying to leave from. You know what I mean? It's this thing that keeps you hostage, because until you can see it in your mind, see, paradigms can't shift if you can't see it first.
Right.
You know, nothing will change unless you can see it changing. I had to see myself out of corporate America. I had to see myself working in my own business. You know, I had to see myself making more money than I ever thought I could make before I could actually make it. There's something about believing, the right believing, right? It's this thing where you take what the word says, not like Joel, but you take what the word says, right? And then you believe that it can be for you too, right? It's not just for Moses. It's not just for Rahab. It's not just for, Matthew, Luke, and John. It's for me. You understand that?
Yes.
So once I believed everything that Daddy said about me, oh, y'all could forget it. Y'all could forget it. If he said I'm greater, and you say I'm not, I'm gonna believe you or the God of the universe. You got me messed up. You go sit down with that. That's the difference. That's the beginning of confidence, when you know who you are and who your daddy is.
Ooh, the purpose pusher.
Yeah.
Desert said, amazing, amazing, amazing. Marnie said, wow, you are amazing. I so needed to hear this. You have me in tears. Wow,
Oh,
wow.
girl, don't put me in tears.
Yaya said, so true. Holy Spirit told me maybe uncomfortable doesn't mean, or hurt is just not comfortable.
Right.
So
Right.
being uncomfortable doesn't mean that you get hurt, but it's just not comfortable.
Yeah. It's just like being in a new house. You're not comfortable on the first night, but girl, it's your house. You might as well get comfortable.
Marnie said, I've been trying to figure it out. I need to follow up with Chanel. Well, her link is in the chat.
Call me, Mother. Call me. Look what we got happening in the boom boom room.
You slaying. You got them laid out in the boom boom room. You got me laid out over here.
Regina said, how do you get started without clients? You give people advice, but how do you turn it into a business? Regina, you're at the right place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It really, you really get started by first figuring out what it is you're gonna do, what your passion is. That's the first step, right? And I think Regina, you in the certification classes, right?
She is, yep.
She is. Oh, girl, yeah, we got you. You gonna be all right, Regina. We got you.
Ma'am.
We got you. You gonna learn that firsthand.
And Marnie said, I need to learn how to package and make money from it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wait. Let's see.
Yeah, I think Kamisha, you're in the certification class too, huh? Some of y'all, I know y'all. Hey, y'all, come through class. Okay, yeah, you good, sis. We got you. Yeah, class gonna be off the chain. So I just, I hope that it helps. I hope you understand the importance. Don't sweep that under the rug anymore. Don't do it. If you continue to sweep it, I used to do when I would. This is so wrong. I know my family watching, but listen, my mom used to tell me, "Go clean up, go clean up, go clean up." And by about that third time she told me to go clean up, my rug that used to be flat would have a hump in it, because I'd have shoved all my stuff under the rug. But after a little while, stuff started peeking out from under the rug. That's how I got caught. That's how I got caught. So when you start trying to bury your purpose, a whole lot of stuff that's gonna be coming out. It comes out in your spirit because you're not happy. It comes out in your relationships because you're frustrated. And whatever you sweep under the rug, y'all, it's gonna come out. Might as well just deal with it.
Ooh, Chastity says, I know my purpose and which has always been to serve others. I'm so ready to answer what I know I've been actually called to do.
Yes, girl. Yes, that's how you do it. So y'all, yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad I was here and I was able to contribute to this amazing week. It's been a great week.
It absolutely has. One more, and then I know we gotta shift a few minutes. Let's see. Diane W says, I tend to have great ideas, but I tend to talk myself out of it. The word of encouragement pushes me toward, I guess, doing what it is she's supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You gotta cut down on that. Or sometimes I have to tell I have an alter ego. I have to tell her to shut up. I have to sit her down and say, girl, you're gonna ruin this for both of us. Be quiet. I can't listen to you and listen to my destiny too.
Yeah.
So you gotta choose who you listen to. I chose to listen to my destiny. I'll talk to the crazy girl later. She'll thank me later.
Right. Oh, wow, you guys, listen, go ahead, share this broadcast. If you have not done so already, you can still go get your ticket for the behind the scenes classes with Coach tonight. I know it's going to be incredible. Listen, tonight alone will be worth the $10. You only have to spend $10 to get in the room. So go to www.buyblackandpink.com, get your ticket, use the code half off, all lowercase, so you can get in this room, get the rest of this good stuff. It's been good. You're going to get the replays, you're going to get the notes, you're going to get everything you need to move forward. And that which you don't have after all this, we have a place for you in the community. So have no fear. We got you. We got you, boo. We got you, boo. Listen, I just got to shout out the men that are in the room, the men that are in the audience. You know, it takes a confident man to back powerful women. So shout out to y'all. I ain't gonna call y'all's names, but they know who they are. And
in the boom boom room.
I appreciate the men. You know, sometimes as a relationship coach, you can get a bad rap like, she for the women. No, for the men too. We love men. Gotta have men. Ain't nobody mad at it. So shout out to the men. And listen, we're going to go into our client interview. So Chanel's going to switch roles. She's going to interview Miss Rose Fauntleroy, who is part of the mentorship, and she's going to share with you about her experience. So listen, hurry up, get back if you got to take a quick break, but don't go too far. Keep your listening ears on and keep your pen and your paper handy.
Well, Miss Rose. So Rose,
now.
you know what? You and I have been, how long has it been? 2 years now?
Yeah, I think 2 years now.
2 years now.
2.5 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, right? And so I think the most important question that I could ask anybody that's been a part of this community for more than a year is, I love before and afters. I want you to talk to me a little bit. Now, don't run them all together. I want you to talk a little bit about your mindset and your business before you came into the mentorship.
Okay. Before I came into the mentorship, I was still working at a job full time.
Okay.
Full time. And I've been in other coaching programs before, but they were niche specific. And because they were niche specific, it was hard putting it all together. And I struggled with that because I'm like, I'm smart, I can do this. I run a multi-million-dollar office and, why can't I get this? And why is it when I come home in the evening, I'm so tired and I'm trying to work on my business and I'm asleep? So the mindset was I was alone. I was trying to serve two masters.
Oh, girl.
You can't do that.
You can't do it.
You can't do, no matter how hard you try, you can't do it. I then came to this community while I was still working, still trying to serve two, and at that time, that's three masters,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm trying to do the work and everything in the mentorship, apply that to my business, which is the second, and still be loyal and work my job. I loved what I did. Don't get me wrong, I loved what I did. But I knew that there was more. I could feel it. Like you were talking about it earlier, I could feel it. And I knew that even though I love what I did, I had a lot of perks and everything, that there was more, and there was more for me, and that I needed to get to a point where I could leave that job and focus on where I am now in the community that's helping me to build my business. And I think if you'll notice, from the time I came into the community
Yeah.
to now, it's like a 360-degree turn,
Yeah.
because you can't serve two masters. You can try. And as Coach said, do the bear.
Yeah.
Sometimes your job doesn't allow you to do the bear, or you do the bear, but still, you still have double mind. So you have to be, for me, now I can't say that's for everybody. For
Right.
me, I needed to put one thing down to pick up another, to
Right.
pick up what my calling was.
There you go. There you go. And see, that's the thing too that I noticed about you, how much more focused
Mm-hmm.
you are. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what happens when you're juggling all these different things. But here's a disclaimer. Ain't nobody telling y'all to go quit your jobs.
No, we ain't telling you that,
Don't do that.
because I retired from my job.
They about to shut down the unemployment. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
But Rose, talk a little bit about, you know, the results that you've seen since you've been in the mentorship. What are some of the, give me just your top three things you can say, this is definitely, I've seen this increase, you know, this is definitely something that I noticed that is, you know, further along simply because I am in this mentorship.
Because of the mentorship, because of the community, because of you all, because of Coach, as you said, my focus is greater.
Mhm.
Okay, my time is much more manageable. Okay, and my money, my revenue is much more increased. Why is that? Because I'm working in my calling. I knew that my destiny was not to stay at that job. I knew that even if I did not have a job, my destiny was not to work for someone else for the rest of my life.
That's it, sis. That's it.
It wasn't. And I knew it. I could feel it. God would tell me. And he would say, don't be afraid. I've seen the plans that you want. I've worked it out for you.
Girl, you now don't start.
I know. It's
Start, Rose.
making me full.
Don't do it,
But
Rose.
he did. He told me, he said, if you just step out and trust me, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you, I ain't telling y'all to go quit your job. I retired from my job, but that's only because I gave it over to him.
Yes.
Not because I just said I'm going to quit. He had to prepare me for that. I asked for that when I was 25 years old.
Wow.
I'm 55 now. So yes. And because when I first came to the community, I didn't have my voice.
Mm.
You know, I found my voice while I was here. So
Wow.
there it is.
What was that process like, finding your voice? You know, because so many of us, especially as women, we tend to have, I used to call it, they used to muzzle me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I'm in a meeting and I'm talking and, you know, I'm very animated, you know, and you can kind of tell they get that, all right, well then, you know, thanks. You know, it's like, well, hold on a minute.
I won't finish. I won't done. I'm not finished talking.
About 9 more points left. So I know what that's like, to feel like every time you are trying to express yourself, somebody steals, I mean, right out of your mouth. You can't
Right
even,
out of your mouth. Because you are conditioned. When you're working and have been working for a number of years, you're conditioned to that environment. And then when you come to another environment where you can be free and you can express and you can grow, it takes a minute to really fully be in that. I've been here, what, 2.5 years. The first year, I'd say the first year, I really was not engaged because I was still conditioned to another environment. And that takes time. And you have to be with the right community and the right people too.
you know what, Rose? That's something there to say that the conditioning. You know,
Mhm.
I remember when I left my job, I think it's been almost 3 years now since I was able to quit my job and just work full time in my business. I can remember still getting up at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Girl, I'm getting up. I'm like, and I swear that first week I was like, well, oh my gosh, what should I be doing? I need to be
Exactly.
doing something. Not understanding that being a business owner is freedom.
It is freedom.
You know, it's not anybody telling you, okay, get up, you know, go here. You know, I had a lady tell me one time, she said, you know, I come by your desk, one of my bosses, she said, I come by your desk and sometimes you're not here. You mind telling me where you go when you, girl, what? But you know what? You said something though about being it's something about being uncomfortable. You know, it's this place that the Most High pushes you to when
Mm-hmm.
it's time for you to shift. When it's time for you to go to your next level, it is this everybody getting on your nerves.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is getting, it's that heightened feeling of I'm gonna kill somebody if I don't do something different.
If I don't do
You know,
something. And
so
he will say, I was told, either, because I look at it, what I do now, as service.
mm,
So it was like either you serve or you suffer. Well,
mm.
exactly what does that mean? If I stayed in the job being disobedient to what I asked God for,
Come on now, Rose, you finna cut up, girl.
for
You
what
finna
I
cut
asked
up,
him
Rose.
for. Okay, because God always gives you what you want, Chanel. It may not look exactly like what you want, how you put it, but he always gives it to you. He always does. You have to discern it and recognize it. So if you don't move and be obedient to
Come on
what
now.
what you asked him for, you will suffer.
You know, Rose, it reminds me of that story in the Bible when Elijah was running from Jezebel. And he and the Most High told him to go to the I think it's a brook. It was by a spot by the brook called Cherith. And for a time, that environment sustained him.
Mhm.
And when the Most High told him, "Hey, it's time for you to go now, go deliver my message. Go do what I told you to do." He didn't want to leave. He was
It
comfortable.
was
But what I look
comfortable.
like leaving here, I mean, you sending quail and you sending, I got all
That
this fresh
fresh
water.
water.
Girl, how about the water started drying up? He said, go. So your grace to stay at a place will go way before if you don't do what he's telling you to do. When he's trying to get you to see, it's this connect thing that happens,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if you know that you're on a bus and you're supposed to meet somebody, you want to figure out what stop you're supposed to get off. But if you never get off the bus, the person that's supposed to change your life, you're gonna pass them up,
That's right.
and you're gonna be tired because you on the wrong bus. So it's this thing about understanding the timing of a thing. When
It,
did you know that it was time for you? Because I know you've been in a lot of courses, but when did you understand that it was time for you to come into the mentorship?
when I was obedient and I listened to God, because you said the thing that you are comfortable with will dry up.
Yes, it will.
I was on my job and I didn't move when God initially told. I wasn't obedient at first. So some things happen to show me either you serve or you suffer. But when you move to this next destiny that I have for you, that you asked for,
Right, girl. Ooh.
don't sit down on it because you asked for it. So I'd say this last 8 to 12 months. You've seen me step into roles and volunteer for
Yes,
that I wasn't doing at first.
yes,
I
yes.
wasn't doing that at first. Now I say I'm playing full out because I have to be obedient to God. I have to be obedient to what I say I want. He says, if you ask for it, I'm going to give it to you. But are you going to move in it?
That's it. That's it. Because a lot of times, though, you know, we think we're not ready. And we'll come up with all these excuses for why you can't do it. I'm too busy. I get off too late. Oh,
I got to
we
clean
come
the
up with all this
house.
stuff. Yes,
I gotta,
yes,
I gotta go to this person's funeral.
girl. And all the while, your opportunity just,
It's getting
you know,
further and further away.
this is my third mentorship with Coach, my third. And I can tell, I had somebody, I don't know which one of the ladies it was in class, was going back looking at some of the old classroom recordings. And she was like, oh my gosh, Chanel, from 2016 to 2017 to now, she said, I didn't even recognize
Mhm.
you in that class compared to where you are now. But that just comes from, here's the key though, serving and volunteering in the background. Before I was ever a part of, a leadership team or anything in the community, I was a servant first,
Right, right.
right? Wasn't looking for nothing, Rose. Just wanted to be a part of it. Just wanted to bless women. Just wanted to,
Same.
share whatever gifts and talent I had. Look, what do you need me to do? I got two hands,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I think that's the heart, that I see you coming with. Is like, I got two hands, y'all. What can I do? That's gonna take you far.
Because when you are obedient to what he's giving you, once you move in that, it opens up so many other doors,
Yeah,
so many opportunities that you never would have dreamed of, or that you wouldn't have dreamed that you would say yes to,
mm-hmm.
even if you don't think that you can do it. God just says, say yes, and the rest will come. And
Yeah,
that really is true. When God says your gifts will make room for you, and that He equips you, and you have everything you need inside of you, you really do.
really do.
It really is true. It is true.
So, Rose, what is some, and this is probably going to be the last thing. I mean, gosh, I could just cut that, what you said, put it in my lunchbox and eat off of that for the rest of the week. What advice would you give someone who's looking to come into the mentorship? What's that? If it's just one thing that they need to know, what would that be?
Don't be afraid to take the chance. Don't be afraid to make that first step. I understand about testing the waters. I tested the waters. I tested the waters, and I'm still here 2.5 years later. And I think because of that, I have grown tremendously. And I think if you test the waters, take that first step, you will find that the water is warm and that this is where you belong.
I love it. I love it, Rose. Thank you for allowing me to interview you. I'm so
Thank you,
excited to
Chanel,
be a
for
part of it.
interviewing
This is
me.
like Rose is gonna make me cry.
You already made me cry.
I love it. That's what this community is all about. The crying is a part of it. Crying is therapeutic. It's wonderful. It helps to relieve and uplift the spirit. But when you understand how important it is to be free and in charge of your own money,
And to be authentic to you.
yes, be yourself.
Be yourself.
I
Because
love it.
crying and vulnerability and all of that wasn't one of my strong suits.
Mhm.
That's not what I did. But that's something that by being embraced in a
Yeah,
community like this, you learn how to let those guards down and to authentically be you.
I love it. Ain't nothing else to be said. Drop the mic. Tisha, over to you.
Woo! Oh my goodness. Listen, this has been so incredible. And one of the things that you said, Rose, when you got in your first year, you didn't do a whole lot. And I was the same way. I took my first course with Coach in 2017, started to do live stream. I think I joined the mentorship in 2018. And it was just so overwhelming because there was so much that I didn't know about truly being a business owner. I had been in MLMs, but they don't teach you how to run a business. They teach you how to do what they do.
That's right. That's right.
Push their product. But this is truly coming, learning how to develop your own, like Rose said, she got her voice, learning your voice, being with Chanel, learning your purpose. And even if it's not to be your own business owner, listen, Stephanie's here. She can help you climb that career ladder. So everything that you need is in this community. And all you have to do is plug in and stay. There was talk about somebody earlier that was like, oh, I didn't get nothing. Well, because you didn't stay long enough.
You didn't stay long enough.
You got to stay, especially when you're in a situation where you don't know what you don't know, and you should know that you don't know what you don't know because you signed up for the thing. So evidently there's something to be learned. You got to stay long enough to get it. So if there's anybody, especially I look at the our certification group, they are hungry. Okay.
Eat.
Exactly. And it's so funny to me because I'm looking at some of my sisters around me and they like, you know how when somebody new come on the scene or you get in a situation, I don't know if you guys have dogs, but when a puppy comes and starts learning and discovering, I'm not calling them puppies at all, but I'm just saying that excitement that you have, it's just like unbelievable. I'm so excited for them. Listen, I can't even go through these comments. Rose, you're gonna have to go through the comments. They've been blowing you up. You inspired and encouraged. I done seen like 3 people that say they want to get into the mentorship. So oh my goodness.
Team Marie,
what you got?
Team Marie, can I say 2 things?
Go ahead.
The person that said they didn't get anything of it, first of all, you got to come with a spirit of expectation. That's the first thing. The second thing is you got to be teachable. You got to be moldable. You got to be ready to learn.
You do.
And for somebody who thinks they know it all, then they're not broke, right? Right?
Right.
That means they wouldn't be looking for something, right?
Right.
But they were looking for something. They saw this boot camp. They saw this advertisement. They were looking for information because you do not have it all. And just because we're all business owners sitting in front of you, we don't have it all. That's why we're connected to a community. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you don't need to know it all. You find people who fill those blind spots in your business. And you have them fill those. So you don't have to. But you would learn that if you sit down, listen, and come with expectation. And I believe we said the doors of the church were open at the beginning before Chanel came. I think it's time to pass the collection plate.
Who I need to send my offering to? That's what I want.
Where my cash at?
Let me get you my cash app.
Cause y'all ministered, y'all preached, y'all set some people's soul on fire for real. And listen, Coach is on her way.
It's really about to get real.
Hurry up and take your bathroom break. Fill up your juice container. Come on back, cause man, I'm holding on to my seat. I'm bracing myself.
It's about to be on.
It's about to get real, y'all.
Yeah.
In the boom, boom, boom.
What happened in the boom room? Stay in the boom room.
Right. So if you're on Periscope, we appreciate you. Go ahead and share the broadcast if you have not done so already. Start a watch party on Facebook if you haven't. Hey, YouTube, I think we're on YouTube tonight. Wherever you are in the world, we're excited that you're here. We're glad to have you here. Listen, you still got time because I'm monitoring. You still got time to get in the Zoom room. Go to www.buyblackandpink.com, buyblackandpink.com. Go ahead, use the half off code. Get your ticket right now, and I'll be ready to send you that information so you can join us in the Zoom room. Listen, I was so tickled. I didn't know we had as many men as we have in the Zoom room. The fellas representing. That's all right. That is all right. So listen, we're excited. Looking forward to the rest of the night. We still have another presenter. So listen, don't think it's over with Coach. We still got another presenter to for those of you that want to truly quit your job. You want to stick around so she can help you get your life together so you can quit your job, because that's where I am. And one of the things you said, Rose, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna shut up. You and Chanel talked about not staying too long. I'm like, uh-oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Because I've been talking about quitting my job for the longest time, but I can truly say I'm ready now. And this pandemic has truly been a blessing for me because I've been able to expand in so many ways I didn't think possible. I've been able to work closer with Chanel and Coach and learn some stuff that I really needed to know. So listen, you hear me say it. This is the right community. You're at the right place at the right time with the right people. Go on and do the right thing and sign up. If you want to call because you want to get plugged in, we got you.
We got you.
We got you.
We got you.
Chanel. So guys, hey, it's nothing to it but to do it. I get sing-songy in a minute. You see, T's used to it because she'll start dancing to whatever I sing. Y'all, they come and hang out with us in the middle of the night because, yes, we are on in the middle of the night. If you are not familiar with the BYOB, make sure you guys check us out and hang with us. We are usually on at 7:30 a.m. in the morning. We sometimes come on in the afternoon. We're definitely here at 9 p.m. And then on Friday, we can say midnight, early morning, we're there late. So make sure you check us out on the BYOB show. We drop nuggets. We drop the free 99 nuggets there, y'all. So y'all want to make sure y'all come and check us out because we're always giving and delivering and just serving our community because we love you guys and we want you to win at the end of the day. So yes, go ahead and we're going to take a break. We'll still be here talking to you guys, but go ahead if you need to go to the bathroom, if you need to, again, get that drink, get another notebook, whatever it is that you need to do, feel free to get that at this time. Coach will be here because she is up next. Bridget, I'll get with you. Just inbox me, DM me.
Awesome.
No.
That's right. What you said, that's a reason to get in the DMs.
Right.
And
thank you for asking. That's right.
You're good. So listen, I don't know. Have we talked about the expo?
Wait, yes, that took me out. Ooh, Rose.
What?
Yes, guys, the expo is August 5th through the 6th. If you are a business owner, y'all, this is an opportunity. Though, if you're not on the email list, make sure you get on the email list because emails have been flying out, even all through the this week, last week, about your opportunity to be a part of the expo. That means to showcase your business. You have an opportunity to showcase your business. If you're scared, you're afraid, you're just starting off, and you're looking to launch, you're looking for a way for people to get connected to you or you connected to others, this is a way to do so. It is also on the same page, right? www.buyblackandpink.com to find out more information on how you can participate in the expo. But it's August 5th and 6th, so it's coming. It's a few short weeks away. And hey, it's the right time. You've gotten some information now that should help you get prepared to showcase your business. But we want you guys to be a part of it, so check it out. And we're going to be sending you emails, sending you blasts, sending you texts, making sure you're aware. We're going to be talking about it probably from this point on until the day of the expo, and probably all throughout the expo, because we want you to get exposed. We want you to have the exposure you need to launch, the exposure you need to start seeing ROI, that is a return on your investment. All right, T?
Definitely. I know I signed up the other day and I got my spot. I want to claim my spot early. But Brittany said said, is it Brittany? Bridget, I'm sorry. She wants to participate, but she doesn't have a product for her business. If you missed last night, Coach talked about, some things that you can do. And definitely, if you haven't been here all week, you're going to get the replay. So you'll definitely, like Stephanie said, you'll be positioned and ready to, you may not have a high ticket item like some of the other people, but you'll have something to start. And so why not start where you can, so that you can get the exposure? And Coach has a huge audience. So you're going to be in front of that. Not to mention the ladies, we're going to be pumping it to our audiences as well. So you want to be a part of it. She said, okay, I'm participating.
That's
I'm wonderful.
exciting. Yes.
That is exciting.
So, T, you talked about this before. Well, actually, our last live about pivot and position. Yeah. Right? You got to learn. You got to look around you and figure out, okay, it's time for me to pivot, and then position yourself so that you can do the things that you need to do. It doesn't take a whole lot, guys. Do not make this harder than it is, or that it should be, because it's not. But with the right guidance, hey, you can hit the ball out the park.
Wow. So Bridget says she missed last night. That's okay. You're going to get the replay and you'll be able to get that information, and you'll be, right up to speed with everybody else. And Paula says, if you're in an MLM, can you participate? You absolutely can.
Absolutely.
You can, but Miss Paula, I'm gonna say, look, I'm gonna put it out there. Don't let that be your only. You need to set some things up so that you can have a legacy, because when you stop, whatever that MLM, and I'm not talking against it because I lived in the pink bubble for quite some time, and I still love it. I love the product, all that. But it wasn't going to give me a legacy. It wasn't helping me create products in my own name. I'm an Amazon bestselling author because I'm a part of this community, and that's what Coach does. She helps you create products and services in your name. So come on with the MLM, but I'm gonna encourage you that there's so much more. So go ahead and register, www.buyblackandpink.com. The expo, like Stephanie said, is there on that same page. You can go ahead and sign up. It's $99. Listen, you got a couple days to get up on 99. If $9 was hard, you got a couple days to get up on $99, and it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it.
Mm-hmm. So, T, you want me to tell my story? I don't think you guys know anything about me and coming in the community at all. I haven't had an opportunity to share, so I'll share. Why not? Okay. So, hey guys, I came into the community. I'm kind of a quiet person. Go figure. But I am. In our community, I'm pretty reserved. I kind of sit in the back. I do a lot of background work. I just, I absorb. I'm like a sponge. I like to absorb. I like to observe, and I like to take notes. I have tons of notebooks. I've been in this community almost over 4 years now, and I'm not letting it go. These are my sisters. It's my family, because there's so much more than just business. The business is great, and getting connected with people and networking with people, wonderful. But when you are really truly connected to a community of like-minded sisters who reach out to you and check on you, who care for you, who want to see you equally, it's not even a jealousy thing. You know how you can be amongst some people and you can feel some tension. You can feel, it's not that at all. And they want you, they encourage you. They want to see if you are having a show, if you're missing, they're going to come find you. They're going to come check on you, make sure you're okay. They're going to send things to you. Birthdays, kids sick, you sick. During this pandemic, we were all sharing, swapping, making sure we all had what we needed to get through this. And so it's just a beautiful thing. But what I'd like to say is, when you come in, again, that's why I talked to you about having a spirit of expectation. My spirit of expectation was, I know this was like my last resort. I knew this has to work for me. So I expected coming in that I was going to get the knowledge that I need. I expected that my business was going to launch. I expected to make profit in my business. So I had that spirit of expectation, even though I was quiet. And so even in that quietness and in observing, I learned so much because I was so interested in every part of the business. Coach will tell you, I started doing things here. I started in one direction. Some of the ladies in here, Jennifer, they'll tell you when they first came into the community, I was doing one thing. The next thing you know, you look up, I'm doing another thing. The next thing you know, I'm over here on the right. Next thing you know, I'm in the middle. I wanted to learn every bit, and I still don't know it all. I wanted to learn every piece that I could possibly know about business, about sales, about online marketing, about social media, about the technology. I mean, on and on and on, because there's so much. But I wanted to know. Why did I want to know? I wanted to know because when I ultimately got on my own, I wanted to be able to delegate. And I wanted to be able to know what was taking place within my business. It's one thing to have experts and have people working for you, but it's another thing to have them working for you and you know what they're supposed to be doing. You got to be able to direct them. You got to know what your business, what success looks like, and be able to articulate that to your team, or it's going to fall apart. So make sure, my advice to you, again, not only with expectation, but wanting to learn all you can about business and how things run and how they're all connected together so that you can be as successful as you could possibly be. So y'all, that's what my little 2 cents. I just had to share because everybody's sharing. I was like, oh, I need to share. Because some of you have come in, some of you have been here, some of you may come in new starting next week or the week after or what have you. And you were like, well, Stephanie was talking, where is she? Yeah, I'm there, I'm here. I'm just usually quiet.
Stuff on the midnight show. Y'all gotta
Yeah.
catch us Friday at midnight.
You're hungry. And see, being hungry, Paula, some of us are hungry in different ways, and it shows up in different ways, right? Some of us, you come up, some of us have that shiny object syndrome. So we like, woo, 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 what do I see? What's flashy? What's new? Some of us are just excited all over the place, right? And then some of us, like I said, we're quiet, but we steadily moving. We steadily moving our feet, right?
It's so exciting. Coach is such an incredible creator. You know, we call her the prophetess, PROFITESS, because she is going to get you to the money. And you know, don't feel some kind of way. Some people will have you thinking crazy. Oh, all y'all do is talk about money. Well, last time I checked, you know, I'm cute, but the electric company is not going to take cuteness for payment. You gotta make some money. Okay. And I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't be here. You know, like I said, I've been wanting to quit my job for forever and didn't know how to do it, you know. And for those of you all that believe in, you know, receiving a word of prophecy, it was prophesied years ago. You're gonna be a millionaire. Okay. And how do I get to that? But I'm finally in a place where I see the money. It's not as hard as you think it is. I see the money, and also I have the tools. I have the strategy to get to that. And I couldn't, man, listen, I've been talking about the profit in the pandemic, okay,
Right.
because it is going down. I don't think I would have 2008 when we went through that recession. My mind wasn't here. I mean, I was still in the pink bubble trying to figure out how I was gonna make some money, like for real. But here, I haven't had to worry about a thing. I'm telling you, I can't even tell it all. And I'm so excited about the things that, you know, the initiatives. And there are some of us, I don't know if Rose said it today, but I think I've heard some of us said. Some of us were slow at moving our feet. Some of us, you know, we weren't like Jennifer on the track, the 8-month track to quitting your job. But it's okay. Your journey is your journey. My journey is my journey, and it's all good. We're all still working towards the same goal, and I'm excited because, you know, when they say we want you to come in the office a certain amount of days, I'm be like, That's right.
Or you walking in with the handing them the resignation. Like, here,
Okay.
come. Here's
Yeah.
my parting gift.
Ooh, the quick
Heard
chick
my
is in
name.
the house.
I heard my name. What y'all saying about me?
Ah,
How y'all doing? I've been
just
listening to
talking
y'all
on
the whole time, and I've been
Yeah.
taking notes. And I'm gonna tell Coach y'all was giving away tickets. No, it has been amazing. You guys have done an amazing job. Coach is gonna be coming in here talking about what's her first topic? I forget. I know the other one is about ads, and that's very, very key because a lot of people jump out there and do ads and they don't know how to do it correctly. And so that's going to be key. That's going to be the private session that she's going to be doing. And then I tried to get in before her, so I don't have to follow her tonight, but I will be following her after she's done with her private session. And I know y'all have to go to bed because you have to go to work tomorrow. Oh. I'm so sorry, but you're going to want to stay up so you can hear from me as I talk about your exit plan, how to exit your job. So just be sleepy tomorrow because this is about your future. So I want you guys to be prepared. It's going to be fire. It is going to be absolutely fire. And you guys know Coach has been bringing it all week. I know she got to be worn out. She got to be You got to be worn out. It's been good. It's been
are exhausted.
And it's a good one now. Listen, coming to the stage.
Y'all got my restream set up right?
We still live. We got to shut it down and take a break and go.
I'm finna set up the restream right.
Okay. So Chanel did an amazing job as always. I just love Chanel to death. All of you guys have done
to life.
To life.
To life. We don't love people to death no more.
Oh, that's right. We love them to life. We love them to life. Yeah, we don't want to put that on nobody. We don't want to put that on nobody. And I know there's been a lot of good comments. There's people like ready to join the mentorship.
This shirt sure look familiar, Nunu.
Do it look familiar, Coach?
It does, Coach. I didn't want to say that, but
stay out of my damn store.
And it's falling off first, so I don't even know
it is.
What she tried.
It is not. They started.
It's cute.
They have my size.
In it,
they don't have your damn size in that store. Stay out my store, Nunu. You know, I already tried to jack my little hairstyle now. Stay out my store, Nunu. We finna have a problem.
I love my hairstyle too.
Somebody said they seen you at the tennis salon trying to get dark like me.
That is one place you will never catch me.
Dr. Nikki say, what's the name of the store, girl? You know we not finna tell nobody else.
Somebody
got a problem.
Store.
I stay in trouble. Y'all don't want to know because I stays in trouble.
Let me tell you, everything I buy, they try to put on why.
We were in Dallas and we was Jamie that was trying on Coach's clothes. Y'all, she be having some bad clothes.
Yes.
They be bad.
I tried to get a dress from her the other day, but she just wouldn't give it up.
Rose, for what?
Because I
can. Rose can take all the material.
I can make things with it.
And that dress and make a dress, a pantsuit, some shoes, a purse, a scarf, a jacket, and then have enough for a headpiece. You're not gonna tear my clothes up like that.
Have y'all seen this top somewhere?
One outfit.
Have y'all seen this top somewhere?
Jennifer,
I can show it to you right now. Y'all want me to show you the same top?
Exactly. I got it in black.
Stay out.
Dr. Nikki, you might be thick, but no, we sorry.
You don't want no trouble. You don't want to come to class, Dr. Nikki, and she be like, turn your camera off.
You don't want the smoke.
What, girl? You ain't know nothing about that girl till I start.
I didn't. You're right. Where
were you shopping at before? Go back there. I don't even need to know. I'm gonna call them tomorrow and tell them to expect. Just go back where you came from. Girl.
Okay, I'm gonna turn my camera on. I'm gonna change tops and watch me come back and y'all be like,
you know what it is, Nunu. You might well go and keep them on. Don't keep messing up my photo shoots. I'm gonna do an all-white photo shoot too. Girl. And look, she tried to run out there in the shirt first. She know she ain't seen me in this shirt yet.
Because
So she had a shirt. I had already planned it out. Was gonna be part of the next photo shoot. Jennifer on live stream with it. That man.
which one?
I ain't
There
telling
ain't
you.
no telling because you stay stealing.
The sales be so good, Coach, and you have taught us
You
to
did-
have the right money mindset.
Girl, you didn't even know nothing about that store.
I didn't. I did not. I did not. I did not.
So wherever you were shopping before.
Go back.
She said, "Go back."
Please.
Oh, Miriam
said she
She
gonna
gonna tell
follow
my Steve like still like an artist. Girl, it's the difference between stealing and stealing like an artist. That's just theft. Grand theft auto.
It's theft. It's felony theft.
No, she didn't say felony theft.
Felony.
I said grand. Wow. Okay, guys, we're gonna get out of here and come right back with the next lesson. Let me whoever is
Me.
okay, go on kill the live stream so I can get this restream set up.
Yes, ma'am.